You already know what time it is. Indeed.
Spot and I need it. Whatever I want, I'ma cop it. That trip and the shoe like a rocket. That trip and the shoe like a clutch it, up it. Leave his body in front of the function. He got dropped and I ain't even touch him.
That's
Police, they
one
rushing
word.
for nothing. Walk in the spot and I need it. Whatever I want, I'ma cop it. That
Or
trip
we
and the
gonna
shoe
call
like a
Yeet.
rocket. That trip and the shoe like a clutch it, up it. Leave his body in front of the function. He got dropped and I ain't even touch him. Now the police, they rushing for nothing. Walk in the spot and I need it.
Alright, bet. You already know it's a new edition of Story Tower for you. Now, this edition right here is about one of my good friends. Well, it used to be one of my good friends. My man Darren. Now, Darren was a nigga that I went to junior high school with. You know what I'm saying? Junior high. I see him, you know what I'm saying, growing up till he was in our 20s and shit like that. So, like, I went to junior high with Darren and shit. And Darren was one of those niggas that was like, if I could describe it, he was like always like the fall guy. Like we used to call this nigga Bad Luck D in junior high school. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna tell you why we used to call Darren Bad Luck D. Like, I'm gonna give y'all like a little example. Like, Darren was the type of nigga like you'll be like, yo, we gonna run in the girls' bathroom, just do some random weird shit, right?
And he'd be with it.
And he'll be with it. He's gonna say yeah, and everybody run in the bathroom, and everybody run out because security or the dean or whoever coming. Darren to be the nigga that's caught.
He the fall guy.
Yeah, he the fall guy.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Every single time, they don't fail, right?
Damn.
So, the nigga Darren, I think the earliest thing I see Darren, like, with Bad Luck and shit was when we, one time, back in the days where niggas used to, like, steal phones and shit. It was when, like, I think, like, the sidekicks was up. And niggas were stealing sidekicks and shit like that. And the nigga Darren, like, niggas like stole. We was in 7th grade. Niggas stole a 6th grader's sidekick, right? He stole a 6th grader's sidekick. Son from the 6th grade, we didn't know son had a sister in the 8th grade. So she's like, yo, like she comes around like, yo, like, who stole my brother's phone?
Right, coming from.
She
felt
her
that.
brother only pointed out Darren.
Again, the fall.
Only nigga face gets seen.
Her brother only pointed out Darren, so her brother points out Darren, she's wild out. Fuck out of here, this, that, the third. I got something for you after school. So, you know, back then, like, you hear that shit. We thinking she gonna get some niggas. And shit in the 8th grade, shit, we already like, goddamn, like, we might have to fight some 8th grade niggas, some 8th grade niggas, cause we know everybody in 7th grade, ain't nobody in our grade fighting us, so we like, damn, we might have to fight some 8th grade niggas.
Right.
So, that was like around lunch. School ends or whatever, and the nigga Darren is like, he I don't know, I think his class got let out before us. So now I had an asshole teacher, she always just let us out late and shit. So nigga Darren gets out of school before us. So by the time we get out of school, niggas run up to me and I says, yo, your man fighting.
Already in it.
He already fighting. So we run up, we thinking like, fuck it, like, even if these 8th grade niggas beat us up, fuck it, like, we gonna fight.
We got whole shit down.
Right. We run up, and this nigga Darren was getting jumped by like 6 8th grade girls, bro.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
This bitch told her friends.
Right.
8th grade bitches. We couldn't even really do that, but we separated the shit, like, we broke it up, but, you know, like, that was like, we still had to go through 8th grade and shit, and that was like the talk for him.
Yeah.
We got jumped by some bitches. Nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
he talked around
you know what I'm
school.
saying? Like, shit was bad for my boy. Like, so, after that shit happened, we go through 8th grade. A bunch of shit was happening. You get what I'm saying? Darren always was the fall guy. Like, I remember one Halloween, like it's a building across the street from the school that niggas used to be in and shit. Like the niggas from whatever that block, right? Niggas is on the roof. We in junior high school. They had to be in high school. So niggas is on the roof, and it's Halloween, and they throwing eggs at niggas while we going in for recess.
Launching.
Nigga Darren, the only nigga that get hit in the head with a fucking egg, bro.
What?
God damn.
Bad luck, Chuck.
Bad luck, D.
Bad luck D, bro. It was bad luck. We ended up graduating and shit like that. And I didn't see Darren for, what? Maybe like a year and a half, 2 years. Ran into Darren again when he was like in 9th grade, maybe 10th grade.
Yeah.
Now when I seen him, like he was, you know, he was on shit, had his little part-time job. He was hustling and shit like that, and, you know. He was doing his thing. Like, you know, okay, this is different Darren and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? But somewhere along the lines, I think Darren got booked for a sale. Yeah, Darren gets booked for a sale, and I know when he came back, he was kind of like gave up on school, like, and he got fired from the job. So he was just like, yo, I'ma just hustle, like, you know, just
Full time.
yeah, I'm just full-time hustling and shit like that. So, like, I started chilling with the nigga D. You get what I'm saying? Like, I started chilling with him, so I used to be at his crib, like, when I went to cut school and shit like that, when I was in high school. I would go to that nigga crib, cut school at his crib, shit like that, right? So, we would be chilling outside school, on his block, shit like that. And the nigga always used to, like, he had some bitch that he was fucking with. And the nigga used to, like, spin off every time. Every time this bitch called him, he spin off. Like, you know, I leave niggas where they at, he spin off, right? And some bitch, he was always telling me about her top. Like, oh, top's crazy, top's crazy, top's crazy.
One of those.
Yeah, head monster.
Ooh.
Heady Mo.
Heady Mo.
One day, I comes to the nigga's crib. Come to the nigga Darren crib, and I'm walking down the hall, and, you know, listen, it's a Decepticon walking down me, but the Decepticon is coming from, like, the way his crib, but I ain't paying shit no mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know where this nigga going, so.
Right, you can't
Come in the crib, he telling me how Heady Mo just left. Uh-oh. I go, Heady Mo just left? He go, yeah, Heady Mo just left. So I'm like, pink and green sweater, black leggings, Uggs. I'll never forget. So he's like, yeah, it's a fact, bro. Top's crazy. So, mind you, this bitch jaw, or nigga jaw, is like crimson chin. Like,
Crimson
like that shit, like the crimson chin. So I'm like, yo, bro, like, I just walked past, yeah. He like, word? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, you did you plug that? Like, did you kill? Like, nah, I just been getting the neck all crazy. I'm like, you ain't never like
Test it out?
Finger pop, like, nah, she ain't really with that. So I'm like, yo, bro.
I wonder why.
I'm like, yo, bro, like, I straight told him, like, we in the crib. I said, bro, that's $7 million. Mind you, this is before how shit is now. Like, see how shit is now. Like,
That was very frowned upon back
it
then.
was very frowned upon back then, and it wasn't as like now. It's a lot of them running around here, so
It's acceptable.
It's accepted, and you see it more.
Yeah.
You
It's
didn't see that
acceptable.
like this, so when you run into one back
That was
then,
frowned upon.
you like,
The fuck?
you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I don't got a problem with transsexuals and none of that. Like, I'm actually cool with a transsexual. Yes, I said I'm cool with a tranny. But,
Oh man!
I ain't
Progressive.
fucking a tranny. But, I'm cool with a tranny. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm actually cool with like two of them. So, I knew them when they was boys. He gets caught with Heady Mo by me. So I'm telling him, like, yo, bro, like, you gotta question that. I don't know if he questioned it right away, but I know I came like a good maybe like a week later, 3 maybe 4 days later.
Yeah.
Like it probably was the weekend, and I came back like after the weekend shit. So like I came back, and now this day I come, and as I'm coming, Hetty Mo's like knocking on the door. So I'm like, this nigga still.
Oh my
After
God.
I just told you, like you could look and you could tell. So I get to the door now. I'm standing next to Hetty Mo. We both at the door. He opened the door. Now he like, I'm standing there like, you better ask. Like you better ask.
Now and
Because I'm here.
The nigga ends up asking. So yo, keep it a buck with me. Like you a boy?
Oh.
As soon as he asks, is he a boy? This nigga Hetty Mo just popped on this. Popped on this nigga, bro. Just popped on this nigga, bro.
Fuck out of here.
So jumping Hetty Mo, because at the end of the day, it's a boy.
Yeah.
A boy. But this is like 2009, 10. Like, we end up jumping the nigga or whatever. He gets up out of there. You know, I made fun of that nigga.
Forever.
So,
You did though.
after that shit happened, I think like we was chilling, but I ain't really chilling too much. You know what I'm saying? I think Darren had took another direct sale. He did a couple months in jail, and then I probably ain't see that nigga till I was maybe like in, I want to say like 11th grade. And then at this point, this is when I started like getting my back in the days I was a little dusty, but I started getting my little money up. So when I got around him again, now it's like okay, like I know I got my shit up, but now it look like he's decreasing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's going on and shit like that. So he telling me like, yeah, you know, I was locked up and this and that, and I'm like, oh, I ain't bad, but you only did like 6 months. But he telling me like, yo, I was locked up and shit like that. So I'm like, I ain't bad. And it's one day me and him chilling, like yo, we went to 2/5, you know what I'm saying? Niggas did a little shopping and shit like that. This is around the time when niggas was like in these H&M's and all that shit heavy, so we like in H&M and shit like that. We come back, and mind you, my son Darren, he sell crack.
Yeah.
So we come back, and it's a fiend bitch. And the fiend bitch come and she spazzing, where the fuck was you at? This, that, and the third. Mind you, I was selling crack at that point, so I'm like, it's certain fiends you got relationships with, and you know, they feel like they can talk to you any type of way. They can, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all build that relationship and that rapport up with each other.
Y'all cool with each
So
other.
they arguing back and forth, and now he's arguing back, and then he's explaining himself, and I'm like, wait,
Shouldn't be doing that.
I ain't never explained myself to no fiend.
At all.
You get what I'm saying? So he's sitting there, he's explaining himself to the fiend, and out of nowhere, she just pops on this nigga, right? So they fighting. They fighting. And then I realized this is like a relationship type of
It's
fight.
not a street fight.
It's not a street fight. It's not
domestic
a
violence.
fighting a tranny. This is a
Lover's quarrel.
exactly. So mind you, I'm like 17. Darren was a year older than me. He had got left back. That's how we ended up in the same grade back in the days. But Darren's like 18. So they scrapping it out, fighting and shit like that. And the bitch ends up yelling at Darren. She's like fuck out of here! You gonna hit me? I'm pregnant with your baby. Mind you, you can look at this person and tell this is a whole fiend. Like it's not. It's just a full blown crackhead.
Oh gosh.
I'm looking at him like, bro, you are 17, bro. 18. What are you doing sticking your dick in a crackhead?
Damn.
She said I don't got the 10, but I could give you something
Nah.
from 1
So
to 10.
that shit had happened. That shit had happened or whatever, and while they was fighting, the police pulled up.
Of course.
So when the boys pull up, Darren gets booked again.
Damn.
Plus he had cracks on him when he got booked. So now it's even more like
Yeah.
exactly. Now it's more like he fucked up, right? So I periodically ran into Darren, you know. After that,
Yeah,
like
over the
through high school,
years.
because you know I started chilling with other niggas, and, you know, doing what I'm doing. So I'll always run across him. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he alright and shit like that. The last time I seen Darren, I was in the bookings. I got locked up. Remember when I was telling y'all the jail story? And I said I had a point in my life where I was like in and out of jail.
Right.
It was around that time. It was like 2014. So I runs into Darren. We in the bookings, and looking at this nigga, he looked like this
went
nigga
through
was
it all.
hooped out. Like I mean, like this nigga got like bad fit on, all that. So we in the cell together. So coincidentally they put us in the cell together. So me and Darren, we in the cell together, and I'm like, yo, like what you locked up for? And nigga Darren like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like I did a burglary and this, that, and the third, and you don't see my face, like the cops dead violated, but I dead decked one of them niggas and all that. He looks bugged out at this point, so I'm like, you probably did do that shit.
And then they hopped him.
But while he's saying that, it's a nigga across from us in the other cell, and the nigga like, but you was crying though. I'm dying. Like, tell him how you was crying though. So I'm like, he was crying. He like, yeah, nigga, I was in the precinct with that nigga. What he said he got booked for? I'm like, he said he got booked for a burglary. I said, for a burglary? I said, the nigga's like, for a burglary? That nigga got booked for stealing out a passport.
Burglary.
I fell the fuck out. So now I'm looking at the nigga and I'm like, yo, what you got locked up for? So the nigga don't want to tell us, right?
Right.
So you know when you're in the bookings and you get to like the top floor, like y'all been in the bookings before.
Yeah.
You go to the top floor, your lawyer comes.
Yeah.
You speak to your lawyer. So now I go and I'm by the door, like, cause you know they got the doors. So I go by the door and I'm ear hustling him talking to his lawyer, right? The lawyer said this nigga stole 6 rotisserie chickens.
What? Wait, from Pathmark?
Where did he put them?
Huh?
Word.
How do you even do that?
He took the rotisserie
Them
chickens.
shits was hot.
He took them out of the plastic
Oh, them
bag
shits was
and put them in his jacket.
Oh.
Nah, to run out.
That nigga had on a fucking.
Who was he trying to feed?
This nigga might have had
He got a North Face.
No. When we was in the bookings, bro, it's just like April.
Oh, I
Nigga
think I had a spring jacket.
Ass leather, like a tight
Yeah,
ass
now,
leather
knees and
jacket.
boots.
It was like some Michael Jackson type shit. Cause I remember looking at him after that. I asked him the same thing, like, where'd you put the chicken? Like, bro, I'm like, bro, I already heard your lawyer, bro. You got come clean. Where you put the chickens at when you stole it? He was like, I ain't gonna lie, like, and he like opened his jacket and was like, I was just dumping them in there. And he ran out the store with like the chickens in his jacket, but he holding it. He said that's what he did, and the nigga
Stupid
got
ass
caught.
nigga.
And the nigga Darren, I think I got remanded that day. But they let that nigga go. And I think that was the last time I seen that nigga.
Did he go back to Pathmark?
Word.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Darren, no bullshit, bro. Darren is probably, he probably one of them niggas on 3rd Ave, on 49th.
Oh nah, I would hope not.
He probably on like 25th and next.
Oh, that's real zombie land.
And he probably doing bad right now. So let's start a campaign, y'all.
Where's Darren?
Hashtag, where's Darren? Hashtag, let's find Darren.
Let's find
Cause I don't
Darren's.
know where the fuck Darren is at. And that was really one of my good childhood friends. And he fucked up. You get what I'm saying? So, the moral of the story is this. The moral of the story is for my young kids. You know what I'm saying? My young ones. Because like I said, I know a lot of people who watch this y'all in high school and shit. I know the story was kind of short. But it's kind of straight to the point because Darren was just a fuck up. So,
Pretty much.
to my young kids that's watching this, stay away from drugs. That's number one. Don't sell them.
First and foremost.
Don't do them.
Facts.
Just stay away from drugs. Number 2. Moral number 2. Don't give up on school. Because my son was doing fine until he decided to say, oh, I'm not going to school no more. Right? And that's when life took a turn for him and shit like that. Number 3. Just stay motivated. Like, make sure y'all always got a plan of what y'all want to do and things like that. Like, I just want everybody to be on the right track. Like I don't want nobody to have to do this street shit like I did or like Darren did, and then you fucked up later, right? So that's my morals for y'all. But on another note, I did a disclaimer yesterday, right? And I know that some people are not gonna see the disclaimer because some people pay attention to YouTube. Some people only pay attention to Instagram. Right? So for my people who pay attention to the Instagram, seen it already. For my people who pay attention to YouTube, here is it. And the disclaimer is this: we're not bullies. We're not out here to bully nobody. We're not out here to bother nobody. That's number one. Number two, any story that I tell about anybody or even about myself, there's somebody there who can validate and verify everything I'm talking about in every story, right? That's number two. Number three, if anybody gets on camera with me or with my guys, they know what's up. They know the type of things they coming into. We're not picking on nobody. We don't just do this shit out of nowhere and just start fucking with people. No, we don't do that. That's not what we promote over here at Storytime with 40. You get what I'm saying? And I said this in a disclaimer. If you don't have as many followers as the Instagram page, and you are writing us to threaten us or whatever you want to call it, we not gonna respond to you. You want attention, we ain't gonna give it to you. Get what I'm saying? Not a hard guy to find. I got the same location. People love saying, "Oh, you stay on that dirty ass block." Well, come to this dirty ass block, and we could talk or we could hash out whatever you want to hash out. You get what I'm saying? That's number two. Number four. What's the fourth thing? What's the fourth thing, y'all? Oh, if y'all got any, if you are somebody that has a social platform, be it a podcast, your own little fake ass story time that you want to do. What else? You a DJ or whatever you're doing, right? And you want to be upset about what we're doing, but you shouldn't, because we don't hate on nobody. We support everybody. You get what I'm saying? Y'all doing what y'all do what y'all do. But if you coming at us, please make sure your views is either on par with us or ahead of us, right? And we ain't even garnering that much views. We ain't in the thousands doing 5,000, 6,000. We ain't doing none of that. But if y'all biggest video is in contention number-wise with one of our lowest videos, that's number 4, right? And if you on camera and you looking bad and your wig is lopsided, or you know what I'm saying, you want me to talk about things from back in the days and you look like you ate you from back in the days, you get what I'm saying? Just leave niggas alone, bro. I say this all the time. Leave niggas alone. If winter 2022/2023 went by and you didn't have a winter coat, leave niggas alone. Okay? That's it. Just leave niggas alone, and let's just keep this positivity thing rolling. Let's everybody in their ventures be successful, because I don't want nobody to fail. I'm not saying fuck y'all shit. I want everybody to be successful so everybody can leave each other alone, right? And let's keep promoting this positivity to everybody who's rocking with us. Keep rocking with us. You know the saying. Keep using me as an inspiration, because I'm always going to use y'all as an inspiration. And holla back, y'all.
Take a seat, find the bleachers. I know hustlers, I know creepers. I know gangsters that be geeking. My niggas is not what you speaking. We spin your block for no reason, cause all of my niggas be tweaking. It's in the work, they be jinking.